I'd like to introduce Chief Art Acevedo, Chief of Police for the Austin Police Department, who is representing Mayor Lee Leffingwell, Mayor of the City of Austin. And Chief Acevedo, he's worked really hard, strives to establish a strong community relationship throughout the city, and has a goal of strengthening the relationship between the people of Austin and their police department, and has done a great job. And I'm very, very proud that he's here to represent the mayor.
No, that's good. Good morning. Mr. Chairman, I've got bad news for you. You need to read the small print on those cards Lee Leffingwell gave you. They have expiration dates and they expired yesterday. But on behalf of Mayor Leffingwell, it's really an honor to be here today to welcome you to Austin, to thank you for coming to Austin, and to encourage you to spend a lot of money when you're in Austin, which is, I'm sure, a joke that every opening speaker for cities makes now. But we're very fortunate that you've come to a city that I really think models the behavior that big cities should model. We are a city that really works diligently to support our Guard members. Now think about this. If you think about the city of Austin, it's thought of this, way out in the left city, keeping it weird. But one thing that Lee Leffingwell and his colleagues have gotten right is that politics have to be placed aside when it comes to taking care of our veterans, when it comes to thanking our veterans, and we get it right here in the city. Because we're one of the two cities, I believe, that has a program that I always forget the acronym, and Alan Bergenon, if you all see Bergenon here, if you see him, stand up, Alan, who's in charge of our Veterans Support Program for the city, will kill me, is the employer support of the Guard and Reserves program. I believe only Houston and Austin are the ones that are really participating extensively. And it's a comprehensive program that provides the pay to our folks when their military pay is less than their city pay when they're called up. The city picks up the difference. When we allow them to serve their country without having to worry about their families by ensuring that they can continue with their benefits, with their insurance here in the city. And most importantly, one of the things that I figured out early on when I got here in Austin 2007 is that with a war that's been going on for 10 years, that we had a lot of young men coming back to Austin to serve in the police department, and that we really didn't have a great peer support. We had no peer support program. We had no PTSD program. We had no program that helped them reintegrate into the organization. And I'm very proud of the fact that we now have a program that is second to none in the Austin Police Department. Because, thank you. Because the least that we can do as a democracy is ensure that we take care of the people who've taken care of us. And so for those of you that are serving our veterans, thank you. My brother served in both wars, both Gulf Wars. And I want you to think about this. Tom Brokaw, anybody remember that name, wrote a book called The Greatest Generation. And I started thinking about that. The Greatest Generation. And I have to admit, that was a great generation that fought the axis of evil. But if you think about this nation, what has made this nation truly great, what has kept this experiment going for over 200 years, is that every generation has been a great generation, is that every generation has stood up to the challenge. And if you don't believe that, think about what's happened for the last 10 years. We've had men and women that have left their families time and again for not one tour of duty, not two tours of duty, but 3, 4, 5 tours of duty overseas. And what makes this nation great is that when the bell has rung for the last 200 years, every generation has stepped up. And what we've seen in the last 10 years is that this democracy may not be perfect, but it's healthy because we have people amongst us that are willing to put everything on the line. And so for those of you that are veterans and serve veterans, on behalf of Lee Leffingwell and the entire city of Austin, thank you for your service. If I can be of service while you're here tonight and the next couple of days, please call 911. Ask for Art Acevedo. I'm sure that you're all going to be stopped and say you're my cousins. That's okay. I'm used to it. But don't use the cousin. Everybody knows I have no other family other than a 4-year-old son and a wife in town. So just say you're my uncle or aunt and you're traveling in. So welcome to Austin. If you need something, please call on us. And again, if you'd like to get any information, because I want to get this right, something that I got to travel to D.C., what, 2 years ago now, Alan? 08. It's time's flying. When you're having fun, those dog years that we have here as police chief. And we got an award. Where is it, Alan? I can't find it.
Freedom Award.
The Freedom Award. The only city in the country to get the Freedom Award. And so you know what? You can make fun of us if you'd like, right? But when it comes to taking care of veterans, I challenge any city, starting with Dallas, to do it the way we do it in Austin. So congratulations.